2 words. Eternal puberty. NOSFERATEEN. I'm here to claim the free gold ring I saw on Craigslist. Is this the place?
You're too late. I was here first.
You have it then?
Not exactly. I've looked everywhere, and all I've found are whips and chains.
Clearly the ring hasn't presented itself to you because you are not worthy to behold it.
Oh, and I imagine you're worthy.
Way worthier than you.
The royal family was written and directed by your face. Your on-screen romance is a weak version of your iconic costume.
Your ex desperately needs acting lessons and ruins the British accent and conveniently summoned the eagles and was written and directed by your mom and was an extra in Battlefielder, but blackmailed your so-called career.
Ouch! Buddy cops transform into your last movie. Huh. Your iconic costume is the inspiration for your mum?
or a worse version of Squinting DiCaprio. But Gary Oldman's blood-stained fangs can't grow a beard, and we'll have to face a failed video game adaptation, and even the werewolves know.
Ouch! Your sidekick is a weak version of your red carpet dress. Some bumbling buffoon had an embarrassing cameo in Your Therapist.
Your character is worse than your iconic costume, and your adopted kids are reminiscent of a horny werewolf and slept restlessly in a coffin. My precious.
Your character has a fetish for the royal family.
I told you, you're not worthy of its power.
You're right. It's clear that you and that cursed ring were made for each other. Besides, when it comes to jewelry, I've always looked cuter in ankle bracelets.
You can't be here. Red carpets are strictly for A-list film stars.
E-list?
I said A-list, you moron, not E.
Well then, why isn't your mother here?
Excuse me?
She starred in a film of mine just last night, and she was definitely naughty.
A dusty red carpet geeks out on golden girls with a man bun.
Your last plastic surgery is a weak version of your red carpet dress, and screams at the plants and has a worse mugshot than Nick Nolte and was dumped by Kristen Stewart.
Ouch! Your ex had a steamy makeout scene with your next movie.
Your red carpet dress reminds me of a gently used love doll, but sensually massages Gary Oldman's blood-stained fangs, and a disguised old folks' home tweeted angrily about the place where stars go to die.
Ouch! You make me think about an unauthorized photo. And blondes do love making fun.
Huzzah! Looks like I just got bumped to the A-list.
Fine. You can stay. Just don't let it go to your head.
Your 15 minutes are almost up. What you doing?
I was meditating before I was so rudely interrupted.
Confucius says, who is really interrupted? The interrupter or the interruptee?
I don't think he ever said that.
Uh-huh. My uncle Confucius used to always say that.
More like confused, Shas.
Hey.
Some hipster indie pin, blackmailed your dog, and sprinkled bonsai clippings over you.
Is rapidly decomposing and reeks of a horny werewolf. And this isn't even my final form. Your sidekick relies on motion capture. I was dumped by Kristen Stewart, and your dad got booted at Cannes.
Your last plastic surgery completed a pilgrimage with your financial portfolio and cut. Chinese song stars should do a movie with your red carpet dress and walked with a low budget softcore. Now make like a cherry blossom and leave.
Your sister has a worse mugshot than Nick Nolte and meditated on vampire tears.
I'm sorry I ever doubted you. Your uncle is a wise man.
How'd you know his last name was Wise Man?
I'm out of here.
Excuse me, I asked for Rhodesian glacial fed spring water. What is this swill?
I'm not your assistant. I'm your co-star.
Ah, my apologies. You must be ugly bystander number 3.
And you must be a very insecure and mean person.
Do you know who I am? You can't speak to me like that.
There's more where that came from, buddy.
Huh. Your dog and you are your iconic costume.
Your dad reads from cue cards.
Your next movie blackmailed your so-called career.
Your dad uses public transport.
Huh. Your ex, and your dad, and your lazy-eyed cousin were cast as stock footage explosions.
Yeah.
Huh.
Your last plastic surgery was rebooted by J.J. Abrams. Sensually massages, vampire tears, and I have to live forever with that.
Your sidekick kinda resembles your sister and had an embarrassing cameo in... you are reminiscent of your therapist, and they'll probably put that on a t-shirt and sell it.
Yeah. Your next movie is worse than the new Doctor Who, but your last plastic surgery is the human version of Gary Oldman's blood-stained fangs, and even the werewolves know.
The royal family was tragically in love with your iconic costume. Your mentor turns out to be your archenemy. Your so-called career and your last movie just don't get a snarky insult.
Your ex got cancer after being exposed to the Commander-in-Chief, but had an embarrassing cameo in a stain-ridden casting couch and went to rehab because of you. And that's not just teen gossip. Your character transforms into Squinting DiCaprio and has adult braces. And cut.
Your mom devoted a journal entry to rubber swords.
Turns out you're smaller and dumber in person.
They'd say the camera adds 10 IQ points. I've been living a lie.
It's okay. We'll fix you in post.
End the line, Skidmark. Your career and your funding just dried up.
You could fund a summer's worth of blockbusters with all that money?
And still have some left over for loaded nachos. But sharing is for dirty hippies.
God only knows what deplorable things you've done to make it this far in show business.
Watch out, Tinkerbell. I'm just getting started. Your character was made of Jimmy Fallon's phony laugh. You were in your mentor.
Your mom was seen at a vegan festival, but reminds me of Fat Chris Pratt and worked with Gary Oldman's blood-stained fangs, but we'll make Mexico pay for the wall.
Wow!
Your financial portfolio and the last plastic surgery laundered money through your sidekick.
Your face is a perfect metaphor for Steve Buscemi's milky thighs. Now get the waiter. I'm low on scotch.
Your sidekick owes millions to a horny werewolf and fell for a pyramid scheme. And that's not just teen gossip.
Wow! Your face and Kim Kardashian's spicy home video blackmailed an ugly ex-wife.
Sorry, boss. Looks like my financing just came through, after all.
No, now I'll have to sell my gold-plated tank.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
You are underestimating my crippling nacho addiction.